Let's just make double check. Windowed full screen, unlimited. Should be able to run this on Ultra, shouldn't I?
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools.
Oh, you can
So
hang
how's
out
about
me all you
this?
want, Nyoka.
You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me.
Outstanding.
Alright, so Minister Clark and Minister's Guard. So what exactly? What quest am I even working on? So that's the main quest. I think I finished all my I got my faction quest here. Let's do that real quick. Because I finished all my companion quests. Mantipillar. Vertical view. Oh wait, no, that's a ventral view? No, whatever. So Dr. Shachan is below me.
If we took apart and sold this place, bet we'd get a year of food out of it.
What are the odds that I can just like go straight down? Like, there's got to be something in the way, right? How do I even get down there? Did I? What am I missing? Because this sure looks like a room with no stairways or elevators, but it sure looks like she's below me. Oh, wait. Oh! Logs. Cascadia compromised? I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files of my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells, maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose one day when all of us have attained a new state of being. Humanity may forgive my sins. Where suspicions are confirmed, HR 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks? My team, as usual, my handlers on the board are no help until I deliver the results they can replicate. Package and disperse to the general population. They desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in Steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work and Halcyon did it. Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update, wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Laboratory access. Unsealed entrance. Huh. I'm gonna get a little thunder out just... no, we'll stick with this. Let's drop a save. Just to be safe. Let's put that away too.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals even.
Cool.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one asking the questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Lillian Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Lily runs Sublight Salvage and Groundbreaker, good boss, bit of a live wire.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Human aquarium is probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
You're telling me this was all about vegetables?
Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species, and sicker. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaption didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lilia sent me after conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
Fuck that. People are people, and ought to stay the way they were born. They start trying to tinker with my blood, I'll bury them.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
There we go. Now my cam is not blocking the thing. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. and we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Oh, if you work with Phineas, I'll spare you. Keep working with the board to save Halcyon. What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Nyoka?
Look, cold-blooded murder ain't easy on my spirits. But all this research, all these experiments, it's wrong. It's all void damn wrong.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
She did a lot of shady shit. But so is Phineas. I'm gonna work with Phineas.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
In the future, try and stay away from plans that hack our... so there really is no alien conspiracy.
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Because I can't really...
Wrong answer.
Yeah, I don't want to give him money. Because I can take these guys. And now I get stuff. See how well that worked out? That's my rifle 2.0, eh? Armor.
That's company property.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Noted. Alright, so I still can't steal from her. That's fine, I guess. Dr. Lorelei Fall, alive, life signs minimal, stasis active. Subject will need medical treatments beyond our current understanding before any attempted extraction is made. You should have let me go, Laura. I drew the short straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to go on without you. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. If I fail, may the architect annotate your place in the equation. Man, I probably should have killed her. Oh well. Security Blade Ultra. It's not bad, actually. Might be a good weapon for Felix. I'll take that with me. Alright. I chose to spare Dr. Charlton's life. Let's go talk to Lilia and see how much she hates me now. Is my webcam good there, or should I? About right there. A little higher. There we go. That should be good.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
No, I'm good.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Terror on Monarch. What do I have that I can sell right now? Don't remember getting that, but it's been a while since I played, so that's not, you know, necessarily shocking. Oh, wait, so what's that? 314. Yeah, the 208, those are garbage. I'm good right now. I'll go through it all later. Yeah, through here. Lily's gonna be pissed at me, isn't she? She's gonna be unhappy, to say the least.
Is it done?
I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
Let's see. You misunderstood Sharchen's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start.
It's not wrong.
Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
So does she say anything else to me now if I try to talk to her?
I said get out.
Nope, Sublight hates me. So let's see. Oh, I forgot I looked dapper AF. I got 10 points to spend. Okay, get handguns up to 80. That would be nice. I could get this up to 60, which increases my crouch move speed. Lockpick preview wouldn't be bad either, though. If I get lie up to 60, scrambled auto mechanicals attack at normal speed. Get that up to 70. I'll put 5 in that and 5 in lockpick. Apply. And then I said I had... No, I don't have any perks available. I don't... Yeah, I don't have any perks for either of them either. Okay.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans.
Oh my god, why can't I just jump over this rail? Okay, why they made that rail just high enough that you can't just hop over. Probably so you can't intentionally skip Felix, like you're forced to walk by him to pick him up. Character, reputation. How does Sublight actually feel about me? I'm agreeable. Okay. The board is mixed on me. But Monarch, the Iconoclast, and Groundbreaker are revering, as are the Deserters and Spacer's Choice. Auntie Cleo is agreeable, but almost mixed. Okay. Go ahead and clean up our characters a little bit. I got a point I could spend for Felix. We're gonna take that. And a point for the Vicar. He's good weapon-wise, it looks like. Buff his range damage. And Sam, who again I've barely used. Give him that mechanical damage buff. Vicar's good weapon-wise. Parvati should be as well. Yeah, she's just got the hammer and the chain gun. Nyoka's good. Felix could be better, I think. Yeah. Give him that. And then gun-wise, what's that? 544. Assault rifle may be the way to go for him. Yeah, let's give him that assault rifle. And then Ellie is good. 576. 242 on the melee. Over the security blade. Okay, so everyone's good weapon-wise, so I can just stash everything else I got.
Reminder to all crew members.
There's only one toilet on the ship. 808, 727, 719, 238. The Hammer of Olympus. It's 660. Wow, no, that's, yeah. Yeah, I can just
There's only
stash all my
one
other
toilet
weapons
on
for
the
right
ship.
now. I do that every time. Jesus. Let's see. Store everything. Armor wise, gonna keep those in case I need them. Everything else we can store though. I'm actually wearing for my headgear. 41 versus, yeah, 9, yeah. I think it's 75 of 240, so I'm good. And I think all my weapons have stuff slotted. Yeah, I don't have any open slots. So I should be good to go. Let's head back to Byzantium and move on with the story quest now that we've got all the major character and faction quests I have right now done with.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Region. Yeah, Prosperity Plus is the place to go. We'll take Nyoka and we'll keep Ellie. Parvati's, you know, she's got a relationship. I just want to make sure she stays safe, so we'll just leave her on the ship for right now. Bless her adorable little heart. Minister Clark and Minister's Guard. So, let's take a look at the quest here again, actually. Phineas knows Minister Clark's been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide in Byzantium. He just needs you to get to the city to steal it. Minister Clark spends almost all of his time at his estate under heavy guard. He may be hard to reach, but he's apparently hoarding the colony's reserve of dimethyl sulfoxide. Some of the Minister Clark's guards hang out at a local bar. One of them might be able to provide some information regarding Clark's residence. Yes, let's go talk to those guards. Is this the House of Inebriation? Hello.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part Purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
That's...
Oh, by all means, ask away.
Pick up any interesting rumors.
Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
Okay.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh. What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Oh. A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
I need like 20 Spectrum vodkas.
My goodness, a Jolliker original.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll want to speak with our... Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as go...
Oh, my God. Where's the autumn... Oh, no. No. Who? Wait. Oh, it's you.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
I'll have a drink. Ten.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No. Let's have another. Oh wait, anything you can tell me about Minister Clark?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
How descriptive?
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Oh, I'm glad I brought you, Nyoka.
You've always been here. I didn't see you a minute ago.
Let's have another. Oh wait, can you tell me anything different about the Minister now?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, you definitely... I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh no, you better get to the bathroom.
I just need to sit down.
Wow, that shotgun sucks. Did you die? All right then. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Your best climb this week. Go.
Byzantine life seems awful cushy. Could get myself used to kicking back for a spell.
It's all paperwork, ass-kissing, and stuffy parties where everyone eats too much.
An overabundance of food sounds just fine to me.
Not when you're on call, pumping stomachs all night.
Ew. That's gross.
You must be joking.
My senses are tingling.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I didn't bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Wow, you guys have made this really easy. So yeah, HPL, I need to go through the front. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do that whole rigmarole again.
If Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time...
What do you suppose of that? You, sir, are a fabulous negotiator.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. How may I be of assistance?
Do you have a parcel waiting for Clark, Minister Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the minister's parcel.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
Oh my god. I don't have time for this.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Persuade 41. The minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Wow. People of Byzantium are kind of dumb.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
All right, how does this sound?
Hey, sorry about your folks.
I'm just sorry I forgot to search the liquor cabinet before we left.
I know that's a joke, but be careful. I lost someone once. After I buried him, I raided his Rizzo stash for a bit of comfort. And I ain't stopped drinking since.
Hey, who says that's a bad thing?
You must be joking. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why,
Hortense
just this
Inglesby?
morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully, I might add.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from.
Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
Board isn't supposed to let people into the city. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it.
Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Oh god. Oh god, I want to kill her. I see, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I should go. There we go. Wow! that fucking noise? Anyway, that's weird. I'm gonna kill you again when I walk by next time. And I'm looking forward to it, Hortense. God, what a name.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Thank you.
Do you have any actual business here, or...?
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thank you for your time. Austin, what's up, buddy? This is too easy. Like... That's not stealing? Thank you.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Who is Charles and why are we yelling?
Chairman Rock! Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the dimethyl... Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
They're not drugs, they're chemicals, and if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
You seem a little too excited by all this.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
Oh my god. Let's focus. How do I get to the HHC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get to the Acropolis District, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Oh no. Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book.
Oh.
No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
But if it works, it'll be worth it.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Cool. Wait, where's this gonna take me out to? We're fine. Everything's fine. So the Acropolis District, huh?
Oh, there. That's one right there.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
Oh. Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 1,943 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
Goodbye. Hey, everybody. Don't mind me.
I never could have handled the desk job. You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Yes, I completely relate to that, actually. Hello, Beatrice.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals. If you'd like to make an appointment, please request an application form. If you'd like to request an application form, please make an appointment.
Oh boy. So up.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Oh. I need to see the chairman.
Yeah, and I need a new flavor of Tyleritos. Chairman Rockwell's away on business. And even if you were here, you need to request an application for an appointment.
How'd I do that?
How should I know? No one ever gets an appointment with the chairman.
What's through here?
If you're not clear to know, then I'm definitely not clear to tell you. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form.
Oh,
Each
no.
weapon will need a separate form.
That's ridiculous.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
There's a bunch of guards, and they're all stoned off their asses and ready to kill you. So wait, if I like...
So what if those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
You really couldn't. Monarch was a shithole.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
You probably could, but I'd also kick your ass. Alright. Well, so far this has been pretty breezy thanks to our ability to lie and throw money at our problems. Really Bruce Wayneing it, I guess.
Move along. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Oh, we could change that. What the fuck is that?
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Yep.
You hear about that dissident working in that clothing store? This is why we've got to be vigilant.
Percival Platt.
If you'll forgive my saying so, that outfit looks splendid on you.
Thank you. What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I can meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way. So that's the chairman's office. I want to be careful. I don't want to go loud, but I could go loud because, like, I could totally. What? 1, 2, 4, 6 guards. Yeah, I could shoot my way out of here, no problem. Ooh, wonder what's behind that door.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor.
I think I accidentally skipped the part of the quest where they yelled at me for trying to go through the door. Wait, so... Wait, was this Chairman Rockwell's room? Or... Did he just make a hole in the wall so he could get into this office? What's there here? Nothing. Drugs. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Oh boy.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Personal files. What's taking so long? How long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I carry, not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damned funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Masseuse. Reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium in a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. The heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about the shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Okay, and we'll send the message to Earth. Please allow between 3 to 9 months for your message to complete transit. That's all still theft, but I don't really need it, so I'm not going to take it. Yeah, none of this stuff is worth taking. Okay. Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Looks like we're leaving. Well, bye, everybody. I feel like that should have been harder, but again, by lying and throwing money at my problems, it was pretty straightforward. Faux windows. Oh my god. Wow. Where am I going? Down.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver. If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask. Remember that one clerk, Emily? She found a badge one of them had dropped and went down to return it. Never saw her again.
Cafeteria sounds like a place I should investigate. Just gotta shut this door and hack the HR terminal. Yeah, there we go. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple-berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple-berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. Well, that didn't seem worth that. Jeez. I feel like I want to go through that door last. This is the bathroom. Nothing there.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting.
But
Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
He's getting interrogated for designing the wanted posters? This must be the cafeteria. I don't see that scientist.
If
Oh,
you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them. Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
do you know Theodore Isaacs?
I knew it. He's eating your lunch too, isn't he? That greedy little cysty pig. This is great. I finally have someone else to complain to.
What I'd give for a surplus of food to complain about.
Complaining is a competitive sport in Byzantium.
You get your turn. Right now, we're talking about Theodore.
I'm delivering a formal reprimand to Theodore, but management forgot to send my ID.
Oh, that's no problem. I can get you into the lab. In fact, let's go there now. Theodore's out right now, but we should be ready when he gets back. That way, everyone can see you chew him out. This is going to be so good.
Oh, yet again, I have accidentally stumbled into the quest completion. Hello.
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Hello.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And he's on his own if he runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Christopher? Christopher?
Mike! Wait, am I supposed to be following you or... Okay. Hey, guys. What's up, Maggle?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
So I need to be going down. I think this is the way to go. This is certainly an elevator. And elevators do go down. Ladies. Dealing with pain in the ass commission clients, so same old, same old. That's nice. You feeling better? I know you thought you were dying yesterday. Just want to make sure I got... Yep, we're good. Okay. Oh. Cool. Put myself full of meds before I slept last night and feel much better today. Nice. Necropsy lab. Always fun. Oh boy. My... Man, why did I open this?
Let the record show that it's a...
My veil's gonna wear out in here.
Hmm?
Hi!
Hey, you! No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Dr. Endicott can vouch for me.
Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here.
Hey, I'm extra special.
Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Fine. Okay. Oh, you fell hard back down the Sims 4 rabbit hole? Nice. I need to, where the fuck are these drugs? Oh, wow, this is literally the exit over here, huh? Wait, what? Wait. Ladies. Wait, so where did this elevator take me to? Oh! Oh, now I can go in here and my shroud will last longer. Okay. I debated some Sims the other night, but I wanted to finish this in Jedi Fallen Order, and now that I finished that, you know, Bard. Fortunately, the maybe fortunate for the Sims living in the house didn't back up my Discord Full House playthrough. I think that was a playthrough that needed to survive. Oh no.
Something's not.
What?
Hold it right there. Huh? No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
How embarrassing. I must have left it at home.
Sure. I've heard that one before.
Doubt it. My story involves 3 sprats, a half-drained stun baton, and a gallon of stimulation.
Oh, stop. Stop. I don't want to hear anymore. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID, okay?
You got it. Needed to survive so that Simchris may eventually incinerate himself trying to make eggs. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so is this the door to the other side of the thing that I... Yes. I want to open this. Alright, let's go reset the shroud. I'm not a fan of this shroud nonsense. Like, it's a cool gimmick, but, you know, Simmat had to extinguish Simchris twice. Like, this is a neat way to do stealth, but, you know, having to keep, I don't know, I don't hate it, I just don't love it. Anyways, I found the drugs. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Cool, what do I, oh. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station. View lab notes. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We're unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Do these drugs get Parvati laid? No, we already got Parvati laid. Procedure may result in the invalidation of experimental results. Oh, no. Let's just take enough. Phineas is going to be pissed about that, I think. Anyways, later, fuckers. I feel like I probably needed to take all of it, but I'm trying to not be a dick. We'll drop it in another save. That sequence wasn't too bad. Rendezvous with Phineas. I wonder if... Because I only took some of the drugs, but I did that side quest beforehand, and now the one scientist is hanging out with Phineas. I wonder if...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Yeah, I don't care. I wonder if she's able to...
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Jesus Christ.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Okay. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending I know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. Today the region is profitable for the first time in years. Its workers are productive. They might even be happy.
Oh!
All this happened because some
Hey!
mysterious
I saved the
stranger
Emerald
fell
Vale!
out of the sky.
You almost sound like you improve.
Not
Improve.
always.
Whatever.
For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
How do you know I'm from the Hope?
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
I'm not sure I trust you yet.
Then let me help you make up your mind. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
You need better security. Anybody could have lifted those chemicals.
I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Oh. Wanted for what exactly? Yeah, what did he do? No one's actually told us yet.
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on.
Okay.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake.
But we know the board's
I'm
shitty
sending you my
too.
access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
We know the board is shitty too, though, because we saw the message the chairman was recording. Let's see how Phineas reacts.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I mean, I feel like going straight to the lab was stupid. They could just track us, but whatever.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna take Parvati instead of Ellie, but I'm gonna keep Nyoka. So there's Phineas. Is the other scientist here, though?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes two things we don't have: time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get anymore, and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Wow.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
I'm open to suggestions.
All right, I've got it. We can't possibly take my lab and all my equipment to the Hope, yes? That would be insane, so we do the slightly less insane thing. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
All right, walk me through this.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Yeah, wait, I got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
We know they have. We were told they did. I need to know the risks.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly?
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to steal that for my Find Voice command. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker. but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Wow. All right. That's all for now. 'Cause this certainly sounds like you can't come back if you start this mission.
I've heard those iconoclasts have a rather smashing opinion of you. Get it? Smashing? Iconoclasts? No, never mind.
I might reload the save and see what happens if I sell him out, but for now I'm going to stick with Phineas. Oh! The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
I what? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcasm. The last refuge of the witless.
Hey, fuck you!
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal.
Oh.
That should buy me some time.
I get it, you want to prepare. You roasted, yeah, he roasted like all of us.
The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses.
Okay.
Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Okay. So let's do that, and then we'll head to the Hope. Corrupted tracking signal. Oh, excuse me.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
You're welcome, not Rick.
You've done fine work for Sublight. By the transitive property of reputation, I am now in Sublight's good books. Well done.
Actually, Sublight hates us because we didn't subscribe to the alien conspiracy, but I get what you're saying there. You're complimenting us on things we've done based on the reputation.
How can I help?
Oh. Do I just go do it? Sophia said she contacted you. Head back to the ship, see if Sophia has a message for you.
What's on your mind?
Wait, what do I do to start the... I want to talk about the Hope.
Certainly. How can I help? It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
All right. I leveled up. Yeah, let's get lie up to 60. And then what's the 80 for handguns actually? Yeah, let's go ahead and put handguns up to 80. Because I am using handguns a lot. And then in perks, oh man. Area affected plasma damage delta is reduced. That would not hurt. Headshot kills explode. Low health deal increased damage. I haven't really had a problem with me being at low health though. 70% movement speed during tactical time dilation. Deal increased damage when dealt or affected by harmful combat effects. Dialogue skills up. Bonus carry from companions. Vendor prices. Damage when alone. Buffed walk speed. Buffed sprint speed. Buffed companion crit chance. Let's take that. When you activate TTD, you continue to move at normal speed for a short time. Effect only occurs when your TTD meter is full at the time of activation. Oh, that's actually not as good as it sounds, because I keep toggling it off and on. So, yeah. After killing an enemy, weapons weight and accuracy penalties are reduced to 0. Let's take that. That sounds like the way to go right now. They don't have a skill. Alright. Let's see if we have a message from Sophia. Oh, Mike, I just read the details of your commission.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Yeah, it's the shooty one.
Dead center. Next round.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Just shoot just right there.
Gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Do I?
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location.
Oh, no.
Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him.
That monster.
Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Oh, spam bot. Oh, I didn't even see that. Do I want to become famous? My followers, primes, and viewers on, oh my god. Hang on, that website is, I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read what it says. It says follow on, oh, nope, damn it. Oh, shit. I almost read it. Oh, well. Maybe next time. Whoops. So. Just trying to get that link copied and you deleted. I'm sorry. Oh, how are you going to be famous now? You don't want to be famous. Oh, since I said the corrupted signal, I don't feel like I should go talk to Sophia, but you know, I'm going to leave that save where it is. I'm not going to go talk to her. Let's go to the Hope. I'd like to just kind of finish the story mission on this damn game. I've been playing it for too long. I'm trying to clear the board because, like I said, I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be for the foreseeable future, so I'm trying to finish the stuff I was playing.
You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system.
Sweet cutoff gloves, homeless Joe. They're compression gloves. Because I've been having trouble with my joints hurting because of my job. Yeah, you dick. So I'm trying them to see if they help any. And they probably won't day to day. I probably only really need them when I'm sleeping. But, you know, I'm just trying them out today. What's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
Oh. Good thing I'm great at math. I know all the best numbers.
I must recommend you leave the calculations up to me, Captain.
Thank you. That's probably a good idea. What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator.
I was actually looking at this myself.
To the Hope's comm system, so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Thank you. Thank you. My long, thin cartoon wizard-like fingers don't get much blood circulation in them. I'm not having issues with that. It's got to be job-related because it didn't start happening until I started this job. But because I'm, like, moving, like, plates and bases that have metal plates in the bottom of them and all sorts of, like, little finicky stuff and pushing things with, it's, like, just my fingers have, like, they hurt a lot. And when I wake up in the morning, they're real stiff and I can't really move them. And these will supposedly, because they're light pressure, alleviate those symptoms. It kind of comes and goes. Already. I kind of wrote it off that it would like improve over time, but it hasn't.
The Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
That's all for now. I also got something that's stiff when I wake up in the morning. My spine.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Sorry, I just had a thought.
Sending a corrective traffic signal to the board was quite clever,
Okay.
if I might say, Captain.
It's a boner joke, but also I'm old. Good job, Mike. All right, we'll stick with Parvati and Nyoka. That way I have a mechanic and an ass kicker. Oh, probably should have brought Ellie, though. She's a doctor. He's a tree! Groot's a switch. Lol. Uh-oh. Oh. Are we sure this wasn't a Bethesda game? Great game, Todd. Oh. Dropped frames. Wait a minute. No, go back. Stop that. Oh. Oh? The hell? Am I actually dropping frames or nope? Nope, we're good. Maybe? What the fuck is going on? I swear to God, sometimes OBS just randomly decides to stop working. Did the game reset itself? Your game crashed, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna regret checking this, but is the sync still good? I'm gonna regret checking this, but is the sync still good? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Does have moments of looking a little framey. I think that's better. I dropped a bunch of frames right there at the end, like right when the game crashed. Okay. You know what? We're gonna take Ellie because she's a doctor. No, we're gonna take Nyoka because she's dope. Ooh. Hope comms. Hope box power. Do I have an order I need to do this in? Reroute power from your ship to the Ox power. Ada will make sure the ship can be skipped safely. Having a healer in the party is for cowards. Well, no, I wanted to take the doctor because there's a bunch of frozen fucking people on the ship. And I thought maybe she would have some insight into that. Michael. Okay. I refuse to believe. Yeah. Are you a good corporate guard?
I hear someone snuck into the depository.
None of you people are hostile. They're frozen. They're dead. No, that's why we got Phineas the drugs. We got Phineas the drugs so we can un-Elsa them. I want to tinker. Can I tinker with anything again? Let's see. Well, first off, let's repair. Let's just go and repair everything. I've de-Elsified you. I'm just going to repair those two. Just going to... There we go. And then, let's see. My gun's already 808. 848. Oh, right. This gets expensive. I forgot about that part. 929. I'm good with that. Gun go boom. Yeah, so you don't care that I'm here, huh? Oh, you know what it is? I sold out Phineas. So the board thinks I'm helping them out. Manual log. Longest 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded down in those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Oh. This is it, folks. Say goodbye to Old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to. Good riddance. Why so bitter, Resi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel at year end. So, a moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. No, from now on, we look only forward.
Something about waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain.
Alright, so you're
know
still
what you're doing.
cool about that. Alright. I wonder if I hadn't sent that message to Sophia. Oh, you're named. Oh, that's restricted. Oh, this is where it becomes a problem.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Engineering 50, lie 50. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it. Boom!
Explode? Holy
because
shit.
I brought Parvati with me,
All right.
I had that
I want a
option.
uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of board and trigger ass.
Yes, I do.
We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Yo! Oh, here we go. Maybe. Wait. Where? Ooh. I can just pick that lock and go straight to it. He said there were uniforms in here so I wouldn't get shot. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked out to be on the upside. The bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It made my job a hell of a lot easier. Ooh! UDL identity cartridge. Nice. Okay. So that'll generate the uniforms when I go through this. That'll... I hit the wrong button and we all did some drugs, y'all. Shit. Okay. Well, since he opened that up, it looks like I can maybe, like, pretty much walk straight through to where I need to be. Or just open the back door. Do I have anything? Oh, wait. I got my Safecrackers jacket. Yeah.
Hell of a job.
Thank you. Oh. Nyoka, I have a gift for you. Let's see. Light machine gun, 960. Heavy machine gun, 1109. Oh. You've never looked better, Nyoka. Plasma cutter gold. He doesn't seem to care that I'm stealing all this stuff. Yeah, he told me there were uniforms in here, didn't he? Tremor Cleaver Ultra. Wait a minute. What's all this good stuff? 415? Oh, it's garbage. Oh well. He probably was referring to that identity card I picked up.
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Let's see. Unauthorized access. Blah, blah, blah. Continue. Message exchange. I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I just realized we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. But our Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. He'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so. You gotta help me, Alexi. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food. Our rations? Are you having digestion issues? No, I hate borscht. I hate it. I can't spend the next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. I do. It's disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Come on, there's gotta be something you can prescribe. You'll get used to it or you'll starve. Up to you. Okay. We're actually gonna reset the shroud real quick. It's never easy. Bridge key card. Yeah, I feel like we'll need that. Hey Rez, yeah, bored up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I got bridge duty. I'll come up, Buzzman. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. You know what? I'll find Alexi and play with him instead. Didn't know Phil was on the ship. Oh my fuck. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. We'll try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexi. This is a one-trip thing. Oh, shit, Alexi, you hoe.
Oh, you got that?
System investigator error. Hope crew data not found. Identify.
Damn, I was right by the exit too. I was in one of the pods. I just woke up.
Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer.
Spacer's choice.
Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. Spacer's choice found a flaw in you. Paranoid. Repeatedly getting caught by guards has made you jittery, doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. No, not for one perk point. Those are totally not worth it. Let's pop this sucker back on. thought we were out of the restricted area when we walked through the restricted thing. Oh god, no, that's where I needed to be. Shit. Logs. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is P. Wells. Yeah, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death. My arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists. Making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. A few hours of sleep in the last 72. I can still hear them screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Hartley, I couldn't save you. Begin audio log. As soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Think the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice. Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. What the fuck? Alright.
Can you hear me, Captain?
Yep.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Did I just read a surgeon? I read Phineas doing a autopsy on one of the bodies, it sounds like.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
The missing... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we would have been sleeping in the missing pod. Hey, wait a minute. Where does this elevator lead to, though? Yeah, because the whole thing when Phineas saved us was we were the only one he was able to save because all the other ones he tried, he didn't know how to revive them. And so they would die terribly whenever he tried to. Let's open a shortcut or something for me. Looks like maybe. Oh, wait, did I accidentally go the right way? I appear to have accidentally gone the right way.
Your uniform has been rated 18%.
New employee. About time.
Yep, you know it.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Him? Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Not helping. Alright.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Yes, it's lovely, Ada. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA does Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Hey!
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Skill points available.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
You got it, Parvati. I agree. Did I level up again? Can I just fast travel back to the ship? No, I guess that would be too easy. Alright, I can see what's in these things before I pick them now. Yeah, that's worth it. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to kind of go loud because it would be cool to explore the Hope.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
But there's also a lot of people on here.
What's your problem?
You.
Relax. I'm not looking for a fight. Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Oh, that's cheery. Bit confused how it's stealing on here, considering it's the Hope. Alright, gonna have to pull up my way when I get off, that's fine. Those are presumably the pods where Phineas failed.
Huh?
What?
What was that?
Hi.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
No. Surprise inspection, soldier.
Oh, hell, no one informed me of any surprise inspection.
Then it wouldn't be much of a surprise.
Of course. I'll just get out of your way.
I'll be on my way.
Yeah, move along.
I never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. Right. It's like the Hope, but backwards. Oh, what's in here? Anything good? Yeah, I'll take it.
Captain, I am receiving... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
I do kind of love that. He's like, look, if we can't talk again, I just need you to remember,
Take care.
fuck the
I
man!
require a functioning captain to run the ship. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. I'll lock up behind you.
Please do. Ellie. Fully expect to have to shoot something in here. Or not. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistic Incarceration Document A43.21-6, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under the name. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high-security containment location. Please note this is the only copy of the receipt you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Wow. There's some dead soldiers in there.
What was that? Looking for your friend.
Okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen, but okay, cool. Whoa! That was wild. That dude was tough. I mean, it probably didn't help that I just kind of stood in front of him with an axe for no fucking reason. What do I have on me heal-wise? What's in here? Base health, plus 25%. Damage up. Drained time. Movement speed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. There we go.
Everyone all right?
There we go. Let's go and read that just so the game's got a mark that I read it. There we go. What'd you have for me? Anything good? Just a garbage shotgun. Alright. Sounds were bombarded enemies with in-rays. When an enemy takes enough in-ray damage, they start damaging things around them. Oh, maybe it's not a garbage shotgun. It's a new weapon class. Just take everything. What do you have on your headpiece right now? 43? Wait, before I do them, obviously, what do I have? 41. Alright, so I want that. There we go. That's 43. And what does Nyoka have? 29. Jesus Christ. There we go. And there we go. So let's look at the terminal, but this is the first time I've been able to come in this room, actually. Okay, let's look at the terminal real quick. That feels like progression. Contingency plan activated. Publishing last will and testament. Please present login password to continue. Search the area for the passcode. Is it swine? I feel like it's probably swine. There we go. He stuffed it in the pig. If you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wales, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is baggy, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Ooh, personal files. Hope made it to Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists. Naturally, they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently there are all other options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense! Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motions? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Ooh. 113 seconds, new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500. Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Oh my god, how many... Have we actually found out how many people he killed doing this? I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Open panel. Where's panel? What'd you leave for me, Doc? Tartarus nav key. Oh! Can now travel to Tartarus docking facilities and also Finn's Force. What are you? Oh. Hey, baby. With the N-ray. Oh my god. Mouse, what are you doing? Is that that's a long gun, right? Yeah. Okay.
You gotta teach me that.
No, I'm good. Ugh. Alright, let's go save Phineas, I guess.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Hey guys.
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling board stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Ornery board goons and one-ply toilet paper for starters. But I hear their brainwashing program's state-of-the-art, so I guess you get used to it.
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
You're an idiot.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Yep, this is it. Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't
Tiny,
hire me to
come
think.
for your ass.
And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
You're an idiot!
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right
You're a
about now.
goddess.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
I can't break
You're
Parvati's
asking for
heart and
more
not
than
do it.
bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
So I kind of have to wonder if I hadn't done any of the companion quests, like would that companion not want to go?
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
I've never had a plan and I'm not starting now, buddy.
Now that's a program I can get behind.
Thinking on your feet's more important anyhow.
Yes, who needs a plan?
I just wanted to drop one last save before I did this. Let's do it. Let's get this one off the docket tonight, boys. Let me go see how many, where the fuck am I? Let me see how many drugs I have in my room. Yay, save hype. Let's see. So these are the drugs I have right now. You know what, let's just, let's see. Let's store everything except for the Adrena time stuff. And then let's just take a look at what we got. Does Save Hype have audio to it now? Yeah, it's the save theme from Final Fantasy VIII. And then there's, I guess I need to actually, real quick while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. I heard you talking shit on my man. Look, he's an idiot. Even you acknowledge that he's an idiot. Save Hype has audio to it. Fine has audio to it. And the You Can Do It command has audio to it. Exclamation point command, no S, will give you a list of the commands we can use. All right. Damage up, yeah. Damage up, yes. Take. Take. Thank you. Companion ability cooldown. Take. Leave him alone. Leave Felix alone. Look, even you said he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Take that. I want things I have multiples of that give me primarily health and damage boosts. He's doing the best, and that's all we can ever ask of my precious guy. He's an idiot. He was like, I know it's like, oh wait, have you got to the end of the game yet, Tiny? Because we're about to end the game. Thank you for alerting me to this crime. Look, I'm just saying, Felix is a little slow. You haven't? Yeah, you might not want to. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And I appreciate you joining us, but you genuinely might not want to be here for this. Because we are literally... I literally just got the, you probably want to finish up your quests before you start this next mission notification. Bye, Tiny. Everyone follow Tiny on Twitch. Yeah, I'll take the baked beans. They give me a natural or a max health boost. Base health plus 25%. Yes. Was that the... Yeah. Okay. Totally sold me out in Discord. I'm used to you selling me out. Whoa, when did I get this? Now that Zora's in charge. Oh, I've had that. Okay, I remember that now. God, that's unsettling. Oh, giving me a sublight for being Employee of the Month. Dissident Monthly. Wait, if I sleep a full 8 hours, do I get a buff? I don't appear to. Cool, that mechanic has no function. Alright. We'll just overwrite that last save. And then, what do I have in my inhaler right now? Nothing. We're going to put the ambidextrine in there. Alright. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of Halcyon Colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? I mean, yeah, like I said, I want to finish this game, and I got nothing else going on tonight, so, you know, we were going to play some Talisman, but, you know, we weren't sure if Mike was up for it, and then Matt was like, I got to go to bed because I'm going to be an adult, and Talisman's no fun with only, like, 2 or 3 people. You need, like, a good, like, 4, 5, 6, 8 people, whatever. You know, let's do it!
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Oh. Would it be great if this just had the Rogue One ending and, you know, we save the colony as we all die terribly? Ah, just saying.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Thanks.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Well, of all the places to get arrested.
UDL does appreciate the courtesy you've done us by delivering yourself here. As a show of our deepest gratitude, we will make your execution quite swift.
Fine. Execute the chairman's eyebrow stylist over a lost biometric ID. That'll end well.
Wait, you're the stylist? Thank the law you're here. Everyone knows how particular the chairman is about his eyebrows. Here, take my biometric ID instead.
This game is so easy if you just put all your points in lie.
Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Who just came here from
How can I be
Groundbreaker?
of assistance?
Talk to you
May
later.
luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Cool. What just got here from Groundbreaker? Alright. Sorry, Ellie, but it's endgame. And I gotta take my endgame gal with me. Much like in life, you can do anything in life as long as you learn to lie well. Yeah, no, seriously, like that whole sequence on Hope right now, where I just lied my way through. And if you don't have the ability to lie to everyone, if you just have a shitload of money, works out well. What's my carry capacity at right now? 109 of 240? I can break down some of this shit, though. 390. Oh, that's actually better. We'll keep the Hammer of Olympus. I want to keep Thunder. Is that just what I have now, but a shittier version of it? It is. Goodbye. And then, yeah, I don't need that shitty tactical shotgun. I'll keep that one because it's got the N-ray thing, though. And then, yeah, that's already got full mods on it. Okay. Cool. Wow, just right off the bat, restricted access, huh? Alright.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, my dad. Garbage on the airline. Wasting my time.
What? God, I saw some of that.
Fuck it! Wait, is everyone against me, or? I don't know who these Groundbreaker dudes are, but I'm glad they're on my side. Okay. I panicked, and I opened fire. I feel like that might be the way to go, though. But also, I mean, if the disguise is going to work... You know? What do I have Neochem Provider set to for their... medium, ranged, and Pravati. That's follow distance, yeah. $415. Oh, do I not have my? Did I? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I only want you to attack with range stuff. Okay.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Push on, Margot.
Don't mess with us.
Just let those guys do most of the fighting. I'm cool with this. Oh yeah, those guys got their asses kicked. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked no matter what, so yeah, let's just fucking put this behind us. There we go. Is that fucker still up? Jesus Christ. Oh shit! I think I need to be a little... I need to keep the Marduk guys alive. I feel like... Because I could probably sneak past these guys, but I feel like if I do that, I'm just going to end up fighting them all on the way out without the Marduk guys. I'd rather just deal with them now. Let me... Alright. Let me swap this all out one more time, and then I'm actually going to drop a save right here so I don't have to keep going through that bullshit. There we go. Okay.
The captain did right by us. The board will never own property. Not while I... Push on, Mardat.
Wait, what was that? Open fire! I gotta take a look. I'm gonna take a look. What was that?
Okay, I actually hate this end ray gun, I think. Let me put Thunder in my number 2 slot. There we go. Can't believe that guy was still alive. Holy shit.
Groundbreaker doesn't need trash like you.
Yep, I'm gonna take all that and all that. And see, now I got some of these Marduk guys alive with me.
Carry on.
Yep.
Move along.
I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Ashley Birch did a great goddamn job as Parvati, y'all. Holy shit.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Oh, God. No. Are you telling... What's the... Holy shit. All right, ladies.
Soldier?
Howdy.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'll be sure to pass this on. No, thank you for your vigilant service. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Ah, cool. If I'd just gone the right way, I wouldn't have had that problem. Oh, look, a boss fountain. I feel like I say that term all the time, but I've never actually explained it. The boss fountain is the room right before the boss fight where you can restock your supplies and replenish your health. You know, like this room, with the workbench and vending machines from every corporation, and yeah, the boss room, the boss fountain. Let's just go ahead and repair everything. Yeah. Oh, did I not have the stuff to repair this? Okay. I don't know why I did. Oh, I repaired everything equipped. That's why. All right. We'll just go ahead and just drop another save here. Just gonna boop. Cool. Transition to the pit. Note from favorite wardens, please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. In, dimethyl sulfoxide. Out, straight jackets, riot batons. Out, ballistic vests. In, hibernation chambers. Out, indoctrination pamphlets. In, force pacification system refills. In, hibernation chamber. In, material storage and shipping containers. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers in the LBR NTH facility. An analysis from engineers Rodfield, Crane, and Geist, beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of at minimum 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patented Vito hibernation fluid, and this run-on sentence continues on for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion and around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus at a maximum depth of, this conclusion extends for another 2 pages. 34 kilowatts, you say? What an oddly specific number that was. Just gonna grab all this stuff. Just there we go. Okay, thank you. Retro rockets. Solitary confinement prisoner manifest. Where is pod 2? Interesting. Hi, everybody.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh, wait, so are all the factions I helped coming in?
Are you new here?
Oh.
I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I thought it was a transition point and I could make it. Yeah, what's it to you?
Whoa, nothing. I was just asking. I was gonna welcome you aboard.
You made your point.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, everything's fine. Oh. That must be the sneaky way. Yeah, just burn through that, but whatever.
What? Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
Does it not? I know I haven't been feeling well.
Yeah? You're not contagious, are you?
Cough violently.
Hey, keep your distance. I don't want to get sick.
Sorry.
Well, look who it is.
Hi.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking. You'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Okay. What's this announcement?
Haven't you heard? Phineas is working for us now. It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
Please. Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No.
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. Huh.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Let it go.
Take him down.
We're really doing this, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Take a breath.
Having all the factions come in to help like
We're
that.
up there. I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
I ain't really shot that much, though. Oh, that might change now.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Oh.
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark.
Okay.
For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
You're going to do your duty or die trying. I get it. Let's move along.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Ah, shit.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry, I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Well, couldn't talk my way out of that one. $53. Time to get fucking beefy, boys. This one's gonna suck. Sealed. Oh my god. Actually, no, I need thunder if that's a robot. Oh my god, there's a lot of bullshit there. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Okay, what do I got? Okay, use one of those. Yep, baby. Damn it! Oh my god, there's so much bullshit in that room. Holy shit! Alright, I'm going to just get really fucking high on drugs before I go through this room this time. Actually, let's do this. Now let's get really high on drugs. One of those. Just drugs. Just all the drugs. Choose them all. And then Parvati first, because that knocks him down. I really need them to get back up. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. I kept trying to use that in-ray thing to, because it said it would, when you, is there, let me read that again. Phineas likes to make really weird weapons. Yeah, it said about that in-ray energy that it like they damage other enemies around them, but I wasn't having it didn't seem to be doing that. I was at least right to stop focusing on the other stuff and start shooting start shooting the RAM. Alright. Hey wait, can I swap you guys' clothing? I can. That's worth remembering. And Parvati, go back to your clothes. So you guys can look like characters and not, you know. Oh, and I need my fancy suit back. Okay. Well, I'm clearly gonna have to fight the adjutant when I get in here. Let's just to be safe. That's really nice in this part of the building.
Why won't you just...
Oh. Cool. Cool. Nope. There we go. Just 5 points in lie and 5 points in persuade. I got any perks. Perks. Yeah, that's only a good one. And then Nyoka gets a perk. Healed the 25% when down. You know what? Let's give them both that. I feel like I'm probably done with fighting, but just in case. You know, like, just maybe. Hey, Phineas, you good, buddy?
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Oh. Are you alright? What'd they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon?
We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
How do you know all this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
You said there haven't been any new messages from Earth.
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
There's something else I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
I forgive you.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
I don't have any more questions. We have work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Old friend, it's been like 2 days. Oh. With the chairman in my pocket, no one's going to know I'm running. Yeah.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together. and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero-G, and repeating to himself, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice." As for Adelaide McDevitt, she tended to her garden in solitude for another year before passing away. Her body was discovered some months later when Reed Thompson paid her a visit in an effort to make amends. Her remains were buried in a place of honor underneath the floor of the Edgewater Cannery. Reed believed this was what she always wanted. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and made Chairman Rockwell your own puppet, a role he was all too eager to play. The colony never realized you were the true power behind the new administration. By acting vicariously through agents and third parties, you controlled Halcyon from the shadows. As a result, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Hey, that's the game. I feel like that's, I'm sure there are small things I could do to get better endings, but I feel like that was a really good ending to get. And, yeah, I really enjoyed the hell out of the Outer Worlds. I wish Bethesda would take notes. No, I wish more companies would crop up and make games like these. If anything, this proves that you don't need Bethesda to make a game like this. This is incredible. I would play a shitload more games like this. I especially really like the supporting cast. jokingly described this as Mass Effect New Vegas, but really in the way you interacted with and used your companions, it was very much like Mass Effect. Yeah, that's a great game. I'm really looking forward to the inevitable sequel. I'm gonna just let the credits roll, just in case there's something else. Kind of a weird, like, bittersweet ending for a lot of the characters there, like Felix and Wells. But it is cool to see things like the Vicar and Parvati just kind of getting their dreams. I definitely feel like the Vicar and Parvati got a lot more attention than the other characters did in how their quests were designed. Like Felix in particular, it was really just kind of go to two spots and kill a bunch of people. There wasn't a lot to chew into it. I kind of wish there'd been some more with Felix. Because in the end, I didn't love or hate his character either way. I don't think I ever even used this. I think I took Sam out once, but I don't think I ever actually used it. This means all of my stuff that I was playing through is caught up now, which is a great start to 2020 and a great start to a year where I don't have a schedule going forward. Probably won't start anything new for until probably February. So expect some Mario Maker and Smash streams, some Mortal Kombat streams, stuff like that. I might do a whole bunch of Mortal Kombat soon as we get ready for the release of the Joker in that game. And then, of course, Smash, Splatoon, Mario Maker. I've got a troll level from Austin I've got to play through. Make sure you join the Discord at discord.thehomeworld.net or type !Discord in the chat if you're watching this live to hang out with us in Discord and keep up with what's going on. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/jcbaggy to find when I go live. I try to post go lives on there. Oh, development babies. Patrick Stewart, wait a minute. Casting and voice production. They had a really top-notch cast here. I said it earlier. I think that might be some of my favorite Ashley Birch work. She was great in this. Voss Devrana was the in-slide narrator. No. I just want to see if there's a skip option. I guess so. That's the Outer Worlds. That is definitely a game. I do want to revisit this one day and do an evil run and try to get some bad endings. I might just look those up on YouTube and see what they are, though. I definitely would be interested in doing an evil run of this playthrough. I kind of stayed toward my typical sneaky silver tongue smartass playthrough of this one that I always do with Fallout stuff. But yeah, that was the Outer Worlds. I'm gonna call it a night there. I don't really have any viewers, so I'm not even gonna call it a. I'm not even gonna bother with a raid. I think I've only got like 2 viewers right now. But that was expected because these Outer Worlds streams didn't get a lot of views. But I'm glad that one's on the books. Thanks a lot, everybody. Follow me on Twitter to see when I'm live next time. Y'all have a good night.